breaking at the moment because Prime Minister Narendra Modi's meeting with the chief ministers has ended, and we have some details of what the Prime Minister has said in his closing remarks. He has said, like the world changed after World War I, the world will also change post-COVID. He has also said need to prepare for the monsoon, as that period is known for an increase in diseases. Prime Minister saying that more efforts need to be made to try and ensure that social distancing is maintained. Okay, so that's the Prime Minister telling us there about what lies ahead. I'm now joined by one of the ministers who attended that meeting, the Health Minister of Goa. Vishwajit Rane was present at that meeting. Vishwajit Rane, give us a sense, because you were at that meeting. What was the overall sense? Is it to extend the lockdown beyond May 17th, or is it to start gradual relaxation?
Good evening, Rajiv. Thank you for having me on your show. But the overall response and the overall approach of most of the chief ministers in the country, there were very few of the chief ministers who said there should be a total lockdown and lockdown should be very rigid and extended. But similarly, other people were also wanting that along with the lockdown 4, that there should be certain amount of flexibilities that are given to the states. Like the Chief Minister of Delhi said that all the districts, 11 districts in Delhi are all red districts, and we need economic activity to take place, but give us some sort of a flexibility. So overall, at the end of the whole consultative process that took over about 5 to 6 hours today, and the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji felt that there should be some sort of a relaxation, and that relaxation, the states will have a say in overall broad guidelines laid down by the central government, but the basic internal issues which need to be resolved, the states will have a flexibility in making those adjustments and deciding how to deal with lockdown 4.
No, you're making an important point. Are you telling me that the Prime Minister specifically said that state governments now will have a greater role in deciding how to actually implement the lockdown on the ground?
Rajdeep,
or the exit on the ground?
Rajdeep, actually, all the chief ministers today praised the Honorable Prime Minister for his direction, vision, and the support that he has been giving and guidance he's been given from time to time. And the Prime Minister was very categorical where he said that lockdown 4 is going to be totally different. Lockdown 1 was different, lockdown 2 was different, lockdown 3 was different. And in lockdown 4, there will be flexibility given to the states so that the states can manage the situation as per the situation in their respective states.
You know, you're using the word, Vishwajit ji, flexibility. What does flexibility mean? For example, in Goa, a state where there are no corona positive cases now, does that mean that you will completely restart economic activity in Goa at all levels, or will you be conscious of a safety protocol?
What the Prime Minister also mentioned, before I answer your question, is he said very categorically, all of us have been focused a lot on the red zones, and that focus is very important. Same time, now start focusing on the areas that are zone green. And in those areas, you need to draw up your own protocols, taking into consideration all the safety measures that you need to have, put all the safety measures in place, economic activities to start, but then the way it has to start, overall broad guidelines will be given by the center, but the states will have a larger role in deciding how they want to start economic activity.
So full public, for example, in Goa, does that mean public transport, since Goa is now a green zone, or at least a large part of Goa is green zone, does that mean in that green zone, public transport will resume fully?
Rajdeep, now that flexibility is left to the state. The center will not impose its view as far as the state is concerned. As what I understood after going through the whole discussion and the conclusion remarks of the Honorable Prime Minister, in that the state, as far as Goa is concerned, and by discussion with the Honorable Chief Minister, he's also just made a statement, is that we have said that we are going to have the Epidemic Act continuing in the state of Goa. At least till the 30th of this month, we'll have Section 144 in place. And in addition to this, Rajdeep, is that we are very clear as far as Goa is concerned that we want everybody coming into the state of Goa to have a COVID test. And that's one of the states, and that is how we have been able to keep ourselves safe as of date. And also interstate transport. A lot of people were not very keen that the railway should start, and also interstate transport. As far as Goa is concerned, we are very clear that we are not very comfortable with interstate transportation starting for now.
So essentially what you're saying, you're giving us very important news points. You're saying that lockdown 4.0 is going to be far more flexible than even the previous lockdown was. Now, one of the concerns though that has been mentioned is how flexible do you get? What if what is today a green zone turns orange tomorrow, or an orange zone turns red? Is that a concern which chief ministers have, which is why the likes of Amrinder Singh in Punjab, Nitish Kumar in Bihar, Telangana, Chandrasekhar Rao still seem, and Uddhav Thackeray in Maharashtra still want the lockdown to be fully in place?
Definitely, Rajdeep, because you know what Mr. Arminder Singh, Honorable Chief Minister Punjab, said is that I have been having so many people coming into the state of Punjab. People have been coming back from overseas, as a result of which slowly the cases also have been rising. And as you are aware, you must have already got to know that some chief ministers are apprehensive about large number of people coming into the state. As far as Goa is concerned, Rajdeep, we have a different situation. We are also dependent on the migratory workers. We have more than 9,000 people who have been wanting to go out of Goa, and gradually they've been going out of the state of Goa, while we had only about 1,650 people coming into the state of Goa. Now that is in terms of our size as far as Goa is concerned, but everybody is concerned. We have got a lot of seafarers now who are coming. Now we have about 2 flights coming into Goa by the special through this evacuation process being done by the government of India. We are going to have about close to about 400-500 people coming in from Italy. So it's a cause of concern. So everybody is very concerned, because as a result, the Prime Minister is very categorical. You need to have your medical facilities in place. You need to have your testing protocols in place. You need to see how to address these issues. And we need to live. And we cannot just abandon our people and our countrymen outside the country. We need to bring them in. You need to see that your protocols are in place. Yeah. And Goa is doing just that, Rajdeep.
Okay, let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. The big question, of course, is will the states now take the full responsibility of this new flexible 4.0 lockdown that is likely to come in place after the 17th? Vishwajit Rane of Goa, Health Minister, thank you very much for joining me and telling us what happened in that meeting. So we have an insider view there.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.